Hi gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV and MrMikeGarner.com. And you're only limited by your imagination. If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? What dare you do? I've lived my life pretty much on the edge. And I always joke that I've blagged my way through my life. In other words, I have faked it until I've made it. Fake it until you make it. That if I've wanted something, I've assumed the role, pretended in my mind, and also with some of my actions and my speak. I speak with authority about things until I become an authority. I have the physiology of authority. I don't make excuses for being a beginner because I know that I'm a winner. All the rhymes are coming out. And it's just the way I am. There's nothing special about me. I've taught people to do this, to assume the role, to act it until they become it, to fake it until they make it. Today is my last day in Thailand. A lot of people would love to live in Thailand. I wanted to, I've done it. A lot of people would love to have a jacuzzi and a private swimming pool. So did I. So I bought a plot of land and I built one. Now this sounds like an awfully big-headed set of statements. It is. But it's said humbly because I have a big head. I'm very proud of what I've achieved, of what I've quantum ordered, attracted to me and manifested. And most of my students and clients have achieved equal, if not higher levels of success, and some failures as well, but you learn from your failures, as have I. And things can get in the way, but it's your ability to overcome challenges, to go round, over or under hurdles that dictate your success. And challenges are character building. So I'll ask you again, what dare you do? If nobody told you who you were, how do you imagine yourself to be? I'm today going to see some friends to say goodbye. When one chapter ends, when a part of your life dies, you create an opportunity for new doors to open, for new beginnings. It's rather like, when does the caterpillar die? At what point is the butterfly born? It's a continuum. It's a continuation of your evolution. But you have to say goodbye to things. You have to close doors. You have to end things for new beginnings to take place. You can't stay the same and experience positive change. If you stay in your comfort zone, if you only ever imagine yourself in the same relationship, in the same job, in the same house, with the same income, with the same beliefs, with the same vocabulary, the same speak, the same conversations. If you're living on repeat, you're basically in a rut. And a rut is like a grave with the end kicked out. It's a long groove, it's going nowhere. Quite often it goes on a downward spiral into no energy, depression, boredom, lethargy, procrastination. It's dull, it's low, it's slow, it's dark. And there's this wonderful expression, don't go to the grave with the song still inside you. If you've got a song to sing, if you've dared to be something, if you have a dream, an aspiration, a goal, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your incarnation, you owe it to everybody that loves and respects you and wants you to be a winner, not a beginner. to start something and to see it through to the end. And the way that you'll do that is to program yourself for success. It's to constantly tell yourself that you can do it. It's to assume the role now and not wait to be happy, not wait to be successful, not wait to have abundance. It's to see abundance in everything now. It's to be happy now. It's to have a successful psychology, physiology and biology now. That if you're bored in your relationship, what are you going to do about it? Maybe you have to change. Maybe there's some inner work. Maybe you're perceiving your relationship wrong. Maybe the fault is you. If you're not happy at work, what are you going to do about it? If you're not happy where you live, if you're not happy with your health, if you're not happy with your everyday life experiences, what are you going to do about it? And most people get involved in blaming everybody else's fault. No, take responsibility. Responsibility means the ability to respond. Work out what it is that you want to have, be and do in your life. What do you want to have, what do you want to be, what do you want to become, and what do you want to do, and what do you need to have to do it, and what do you need to become to do it, and what do you need to do to have it. Those three words, have, be and do, are very powerful. If you can work out what you want to have, be and do, what you need to do to have things, what you need to become, what you want to become, and design your life and shift your vocabulary and your actions and your thinking around achieving those goals of what you want to have, be and do, you can reimagine yourself to become something amazing. You don't have to impress anybody but yourself. You don't have to please anybody but yourself. You're on this adventure on your own, and there are people with you, yes. Don't disrespect and devalue anybody else, but don't disrespect and devalue yourself to the degree that you please everybody else and not yourself, and that you do go to your grave with your song still inside you with regret. The last thing you want is regret, disappointment. So embrace change and be prepared to change. And the world at the moment is changing massively. Everything, the whole of society is shifting faster than I've ever known it. These are amazing times, and it's very easy to get drawn into the doom and gloom, as I have. But there comes a point where if that doom and gloom from the world, from the news, from the media, from your friends, from your family, from your employer, from your employees, or from yourself is affecting your forward acceleration into glory, into being amazing, into magic and miracles, which you're entitled to. If you don't believe that, we need a chat. Then you have to shift your mindset and realise that you are worthy, that you are capable of achieving anything. But you have to be prepared to get out of your comfort zone, do something different, and think something different. And it starts with a thought to get something different. And tomorrow I'm flying back to the UK, which will be a massive chapter in my life, to reconnect with my family, friends, loved ones, clients, students, catching up on some of my contracts and reinventing myself, having created the Mr. GTV platform, which really hasn't even got started yet. It was just launched and it's been sat there. You watch that fly, because that's my goal, and I generally achieve everything I perceive. So what dare you perceive? What dare you imagine? And then reimagine it, and then maneuver yourself towards the acquisition of everything that you want to have, be and do. This is called Imagineering. Imagineering. It's engineering with a scientific, metaphysical, quantum process. The acquisition of your goals. It's goal setting and goal getting. And I left school with 2 CSEs and 3 O-levels. Education's got nothing to do with it. Being born with a silver spoon in your mouth has got nothing to do with it. It's not about, are you lucky in life? No, you create your own luck. I find that the harder I work, the luckier I become. Work hard at this because you're worth it. And if I can help you, I'm here to help. Be powerful. I'll be back in the UK from the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. And you can always talk to me wherever you are in the world on cam, as I've been doing for the last 4 years when I'm in Thailand. But now I'll be in Europe, I'll be all over the place. If you want to come to a workshop or know when they are, where they are, if you want to connect on a one-to-one, on cam or a face-to-face, if you want some one-to-one healing or distant healing, if you want some hypnotherapy or some change work, or you just want to buy me a pint and have a chat, I'm here for that. Be powerful, have a wonderful day, enjoy your mind.